You've saved up, you're about to buy your dream muscle car, and then boom, you realize it's actually a money pit on wheels. Sounds like a nightmare, right? Well, in this video, we're about to reveal the 5 muscle cars that will drain your bank account and make you question your life choices. Trust me, you'll want to avoid these like the plague. Stick around because I guarantee you'll never look at these cars the same way again. Let's dive in. Quick question. What's the one thing that ruins the excitement of buying a muscle car? Drop your answers in the comments below. Is it a poor engine, terrible handling, or is it just all those hidden issues that don't show up in the glossy photos? Let's talk about it. 1. 1978 Ford Mustang II King Cobra. When you think of Mustang, you probably imagine raw power, speed, and that signature growl. But in 1978, Ford dropped the ball with the Mustang II King Cobra. What did they do? Slap on a fancy name, add a few decals, and call it a muscle car. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. With a measly 139 horsepower, this thing couldn't even outrun a pizza delivery guy on a scooter. And handling? Oh boy. Let's just say it was more like pushing a shopping cart through a storm than driving a car designed for performance. To top it off, the interior was all cheap plastic and rattling parts. You'd spend more time fixing it than driving it. Want a classic Mustang? Avoid the King Cobra. You're better off going for something from an earlier or later generation. What's your favorite Mustang generation? Let us know in the comments. No shame if you're Team 1965. 2. 1982 Chevrolet Camaro Iron Duke. Now, the 1982 Camaro Iron Duke, I bet you were expecting something with thunderous power and a growl to match, right? Wrong. Chevy took one of the most iconic muscle cars and made it sad. They swapped out the V8s for a puny 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine, delivering a pathetic 90 horsepower. And get this, a Honda Civic today has nearly double that. You know what's even worse? The performance was as sluggish as a school bus on a Monday morning. From overheating engines to constant oil leaks, it's like Chevy tried to make a Camaro boring. If you're looking for that sweet Camaro experience, look elsewhere. Hold tight, because up next is a muscle car with serious pedigree that totally missed the mark. Think you know what it is? Stay tuned. 2004 Pontiac GTO, First Edition. The Pontiac GTO, the car that started the muscle car era back in the 60s. So when Pontiac announced its return in 2004, you were probably expecting pure magic. Well, buckle up, because what we got instead was a major letdown. Under the hood, a 5.7-liter LS1 V8 with 350 horsepower. Sounds great, right? The catch is, the car was about as exciting as a loaf of bread in terms of design. Snooze fest. The GTO's bland looks and cheap, squeaky interior felt like they hired a team that had never seen a muscle car before. Mechanics? Yeah, those were broken too. Suspension issues, alignment problems, you name it. Want to buy one of these? Avoid the 2004 like it's your ex's number. Do you think the 2004 GTO should have been better? Or was it just the wrong time? Drop your thoughts in the comments. 4. 1976 Dodge Charger Daytona. The 1976 Dodge Charger Daytona. Oh, this one hurts. The name Daytona has a legacy of power, speed, and raw muscle. But by the mid-70s, the muscle car golden age was fading. The fuel crisis and stricter emissions laws ruined the fun. And that's how we got the bloated, over 4,000-pound 1976 Daytona. With just 225 horsepower from a V8, this car had all the muscle of a soggy noodle. Don't expect to leave anyone in the dust with this one. The handling was sluggish and fuel economy was abysmal, even by 70s standards. So if you're dreaming of a Daytona, don't settle for 1976. Get a better year and save yourself the heartache. Almost there. Now, this next car, it's one of those track-focused legends that should have stayed well on the track. Curious? Keep watching. 5. 1995 Ford Mustang SVT Cobra R. The 1995 Ford Mustang SVT Cobra R sounds like a dream car, and to some collectors, it is. With a 5.8-liter V8 engine and 300 horsepower, it should be one of the most epic muscle cars ever. But here's the plot twist. It's designed for track use, not for daily driving. And while the performance is next level, the lack of air conditioning, no rear seats, and a total absence of basic amenities make it a nightmare for anyone who just wants a fun daily ride. And don't even get me started on finding replacement parts. They're rare and priced like they're made of solid gold. Looking for a practical muscle car? This isn't it. All right, that's 5 muscle cars to avoid like a pothole in the middle of a road race. Do you agree with this list? Or did we miss any big ones? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts. And hey, if you love this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share it with your friends, because no one wants to make a muscle car mistake. You'll be helping everyone avoid the next big car disaster. Until next time, drive smart, drive safe, and never settle for less than legendary. Catch you in the next one.